Driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 5. Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Mata, 2 gone.
Batting first, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Top of the first, just underway here in Motown. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jose Iglesias retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. So a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back for more from Detroit. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's live.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. Bird stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit out towards second. Amarista's got it to Iglesias for 1 on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Jace Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Hicks rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
D-Row, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Previous history with Luis Severino, just a 1 for 9. 3-0 now. Jim Adduci will be next. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Lined hard toward right center. And this will get down for Victor. Should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extensions through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to the right. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Martinez on third with 2 out. Missed with a slider. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
3-1 the count now. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Next for the Tigers, Leonis Martini. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Line toward right center. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Comerica Park. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. And he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough. He was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field. Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Set to get his day started, Alexi Amarista, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Bird is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Riding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and ready for another chance, Greg Bird.
Leading off for the game, first baseman, Greg Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Amarista to his left. He's there. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, shortstop, James Peterson.
Ready now, Jace Peterson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Hicks stands at first with one out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. From the stretch. Back to him and up. That's off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
The batter, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 home. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Has to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes on 0-2. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Victor Martinez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Last time through was a base hit.
Center fielder, Jacoby
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, right
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 New York. Now batting, James McCann. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. James McCann sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, There was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0. Hard ground ball to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. The bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down. It was just too hard to play tonight.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. This is skied out toward right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Into the box, Jace Peterson. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 42, Kirby St. John.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. A tag for 1, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner, runner in scoring position with Cezanne. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Peterson at third with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey.
Digging in to try it again, Mikey Mata. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach first safely.
The batter, first baseman, Jim Adduci.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Adduci, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he rips it on the ground to second. To Iglesias for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Ready once again, James McCann. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Changeup in for a strike. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Next up for Detroit, Leonis Martin. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Martin, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Alexi Amarista waits on deck. That one's in there, 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Andujar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the air, down the line in left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Tigers. Warwick Southpole will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in and looking for more, Jace Peterson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He swings and grounds it to short. Amarista on to first, a double play.
Now batting. Left fielder. Brett Gardner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
No, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No balls and 1 strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Castellanos going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now Aaron Judge.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Tyler Austin will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 42, Tyler Austin.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Tyler Austin will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 42, Tyler Austin. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 42.
Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leading up for the
Now there's
Tigers,
a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Yankees. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, James Peterson.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jace Peterson. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
4 hits for him in this one, all singles. The 1-0 home. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Amarista on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More. Now in the box, Jim Adduci. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Well, this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
James McCann.
In now, James McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Leonis Martin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Austin's in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The New York Yankees earn the win with a big 20-hit attack. Luis Severino wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.